Welcome back to Bank Spot Traders. Having a great time. Personally, it is a good one. Right here, you are welcome. Hope you are doing good. So this is done here at Bank Spot Traders. As usual, have these sessions every day, Monday to Friday, and of course BTC Tuesday and Friday. So as we will do it, let's pray and then get over to the routine. Alright, Father, thank you for this morning. Thank you for yesterday's success. Thank you for even past month's success. And also failure that taught us to actually have better understanding again. So thank you for all that you do in this and this. As we get into this session, help us to get things straight on signals. We will be able to capitalize and make money out of them. We give you praise for those signals. We give you praise for the knowledge and wisdom that you are giving us in this very spot. So thank you. We just need prayer. Amen. Alright, so we start with crash 500. So if you don't mind, you can go ahead and write your friends, those in the inbox that probably know the trade or they trade and probably you know they are interested. You can go ahead and share that to them, maybe by this, or else you can share with them the link of our WhatsApp channel so that they can always get the updates straight on and be able to share to them again. We just pick from the WhatsApp channel. So this is the crash 500 yesterday push of the price to the sell there right now. As we can see, price is in some sort of channel. White one says some sort of channel. This will be later on be evident to us that it's actually what the price will be going to until probably which is this other trend line right there. Why? That is not the trend line, that is the path. So until probably gets back to this trend line right there, there's possibility of it coming back here to that order block. That is a possibility, but we see this other one where price pushed for that, so it hasn't even touched that. So if we look closely, then we know that price may come here and of course may also come all the way back to this one right here. That is a very important order block right there. So as of now, this is a no-go, either sell or buy. As I've just seen that price is within a range right there. Price is within a range right there. Price is within a range right there. So where it is, I don't see us doing anything, but you have to remember that is a falling wedge. What you see currently is a falling wedge, and we know that at a later stage, if we see a falling wedge, we know that price will eventually give us buys. So right about now, That's what we see. So if that's the case, then don't be surprised if you see this move don't happen, but this move come back to that level and actually to that open that I'm talking about, the first one there, and then we come back to buy. Why? Because of the falling wedge, and the TP, the all-time TP will be this very one, will be that kind of TP right about there. This is where we'll be aiming our TP level from, right about there. So now that I have that, I can delete this. I can have that there. I can have this. Yes, we know that it will eventually get there, but our first level is that. So that will be the second TP right there. And of course, first TP here, second right there. So let's look at H4. Why this level? So that level clearly is that OB right about there. That is that OB right there. So we know price will eventually come to that level. So that's our aim right about there. Right about there. That will be our aim when we are entering this trade. But of course, like I've told you, we have all these other TP levels. We have all these other TP levels. But the first TP is that without that is the first TP level right here. Alright, so that is the crush 500. So this is the number until it comes to this order block, and I see at some. Alright, so now I can there. I hope there is not too much lines to confuse you guys. That is one there. This is another there. This is a falling wedge that we are currently in. So that's it. And while the line you see below is for the falling wedge, or for the what? Or for the flag that you see right here. This is the flag on daily time frame, that kind of flag. So we know that buys still are coming in strongly from that very day. Yeah. Oh, just wait a minute. We saw a breakout, and currently momentum around here is somehow failing. So weekly, we know we are selling, but we don't have enough momentum yet. Daily, we are selling. It's only H4 and H1 that we are looking for buys. So whatever we do here, you need to know that according to the weekly, it is something different. Daily is selling, but the sale may not exceed this level right here. Okay, the very first plan we had anticipated for this very crash was when we saw this breakout out of this pennant. That was a pennant, and of course, if it was a pennant, then this very line right here was actually the previous trend before we started to be in this kind of shape. So what we saw, we said according to daily, that was a clear breakout, but according to weekly, it's not yet a clear breakout. So we said we may see a pullback and then come in strongly with the sales at a later stage. but H4 is not yet ready to give us that. It's not ready, so it is still pushing for more buys. So that's why this whole thing is confusing. That's why I want us to take it slow but slow. We look at H4 and H1 and trade that, and then later on look at what if H4 will align with daily time frame and weekly, and then we can follow that. So I hope you guys understand that. So there's a lot of confusion all through, and if you're not patient and you wait for confirmations before you make your entries, you may make big mistakes in the market. So that is Crash 500 for us there. I've talked a lot. I will leave it at 15 and entering any trades at all. Boom 1,000. Boom 1,000. Alright, so let's look at the 1,000. So surprisingly, I hope you guys actually made this yesterday because I shared this. That was a sniper. That wasn't a sniper entry, but that was an entry there. And you guys remember why I told you the reason why I entered there. So that was my MC and took profits, of course, on that very order block, which was an H1 order block. And clearly you see it kept on playing around that area. So now if I can remove, I wanted first in that level right there, and it comes back from there. Let's see if it is H4. Yeah, it comes back to this very H4OB right about there. But if you want to use H1, then it was a fair value gap that it came back to this fair value gap right there. That is where it came back to. And clearly on that very level we see a double bottom. That was a double bottom. Here double bottom is about there. And what do we see else? Now we are seeing a change of character, which now confirms the buy momentum, the buy trend. This will confirm the buy trend as soon as the high is confirmed, is completed to be formed, then it comes down to test this level, then you have your entry. So what do? We wait for the high to come back here, to finish off the higher low. Once it is created, the higher low is created, then we come in strongly with our buys. So this is going like that. It may reach there, it may not, so I'm just going to put it around this area and then wait for what will happen. But yeah, I think that's what we are going to be looking at right there. That's what we'll be looking at right there. So anyone who wants to trade boom and buy it, those who love buying boom 1,000, it's gonna give us money. So just hang in there. The secret is in waiting. Secret is always in waiting. So delete this, delete that, and yeah, I think even this, delete all that. Now we have a clear trade. This we may leave it, that the rest are already served the purpose, so this can be deleted for now. And yeah, that's it. So we wait for that. Once we reach there, we know that we may come in with sales right about there. So we have to be ready. First delete this. We have to be ready. That is according to H4. We have to be ready. Exactly. Yeah. That's it. That's it. I will now leave this at H1 and head on to boom 500. Boom 500. I hope my sound is clear and you guys are getting me loud and clear. Check. Yes, good morning, Levy. Good morning, Patrick. Okay, so hope you guys are all good. Alright, and the rest of the other guys who are online but haven't committed yet, I appreciate your presence right here, and I hope you are getting something out of this session. So, boom 500. Yesterday we did this, but this level here, it was out of scope. It was out of scope. This move right here is what you see. It was short-lived. It was short-lived. So let me understand this. Let me see first if it actually first gave us that kind of move right there. Yeah, indeed, it's what it gave us right about there. This short move to here, it's what it gave us. Then we saw the shift to the sales. So now I can delete this, delete that, and now even this. So let's head over to M15 and see. Did we make any entries? Yeah, we did. Took some money, put money there, and some of this was losses. Yeah. Why? Because I felt I was not in the market. Whenever I'm having classes, I normally don't do the follow-up, so I missed to close some of my profits, and market reversed. Like after it went all the way this level, it reversed and took my SLs, and I had not even pushed them into profit. So what do we do now? Clearly price has come back to all the way that level. I hope you can see how trend lines are important right there. Price has come all the way to that. So same thing we see here. So yeah, clearly that's some kind of average loads. Yeah, average load there. So right now delete this, delete that, delete that. Yeah. Now let's look at what we have here. This is H1. H1, we have a high there. Let's go to H4. Yes, this can also be deleted now. So we have H4. We are supposed to keep on buying, but we are in an expanding rising wedge. So if that's the case, daily we are supposed to be buying, but the buys haven't confirmed yet, so we are still selling. Why? Because of price action right here, still saying this is a lower low, and we haven't seen any change of character. So until then, we are still looking for sales. So let's go to weekly. Weekly, all right. Weekly, we wanted this push to come all the way there and touch the trend line. That's what we wanted for sure. So right about now, we haven't seen that move. So what do we do? This is an expanding rising wedge. We are anticipating this kind of move to come through. So if that's the case, then we can now look for sales. H1 is selling, H4 is not yet. It's not yet ready to sell, but looking from what I have there, that is a resistance level which can give me a hand to actually sell even on H4. So that's now a bit convenient for me, and that there is some bit of confirmation. I can wait for M30 to give me such, or I can choose to enter there. So let me see if I can actually make my sales right there. Call it M15. I think I can. It is almost some sort of a heads and shoulder there. Not quite the common one, but yeah, this is a head, comes back here to the same level there, gives us a neckline, and then goes and gives us a left, a right shoulder. So right here, we remember we are looking for this kind of move. I can look for a swing trade to give me this. Yeah, that is if I'm going to stay in for some new days in the market. But I can pretty much stop my TP there. Once I'm okay with the profits, I can move out at any point. So that's it for me right there. That is a trade that I've chosen to make. Two things that have made me do that. We have touched the upper trend line. We have done the retest right there. After touching that, we retested when it had started to sell. That was a retest, even though this candle hasn't closed. It is closing just in like a minute or two. M30, same thing, and actually a reminder that confirmation was also on CCI there, seen there at 90%, and then of course M30, same thing, 90% right there. Had the same kind of move, touch the trend line and then come into sales, and then retest that very move. Where exactly? To that very order block. That's what you see where it tested it, and right there it sort of gave us a double top right there. If you go to M15, you'll be able to see it on M15 right there. This was like some sort of a double bottom. So if a next candle starts, then I think we'll be looking for sales and even breaking of this very neckline. So that's the reason why I've entered, and more so also on M15 we had touched the 90% CCI CCI their indicator. So for now I'm waiting for this move to start, and if it happens to try and look for to try and go back to test, then it will take me out there, which I'll be okay with my decision there after all the confirmation that I've just seen. So you guys can choose to make that trade. Just a minute right there. Let me do this. Right. All right, so now we go to boom, volatility vol 25 1s vol 25 1s. Vol 25 1s. All right, so vol 25 1s. Oh man, boom 500 I think is moving against us. I want to move my stop loss. I'm sticking to that, and that's what I will maintain. So that is vol 25 1s. Let's look at that. What happened yesterday? See something history. This is H4, H1. We wanted to start our trades there, so I entered, took me out, and it went there later on after touching this other OB. Went and came back to it again, second time. Actually, it was a third time, so this is a support level right here. We know now that that is a support level, so now we can delete this, and now we know that this move has started. All right, that is a strong support level, but also up there we have some kind of weird resistance. That on that whole level right there, we have some kind of weird resistance. So one may say we are in some sort of range trading, some sort of range there. That is a bit weird to trade. You can trade, reach there, and then close your trades and wait for a sell or a breakout. So for now, it's a no-go because it has already left us the point to trade this asset was when it was still on the support right there. So as of now, this will be a no-go for me. We know that we want this, then later on come with a sell. So that's what we are still on. The plan hasn't changed yet. The plan hasn't changed yet, so we wait for that. V50, I mean V75, V75. V75. So V75, let's look at that. I'm in a trade. This trade I entered it last night on the same level there. It just came back to it. I had two entries, one there and another one here, and currently it's still on that very same level. So for now, I'm just waiting. This is the reason why we have this trade. So let's look at it. Let's all start from weekly. We know that we are buying on weekly. We have this move on the daily. This very move right here is the same as that, and that's why we're looking for the target right there. Why? Because of the channel right here. And why do we wait for something like this being a channel? Actually, this should be like that. Yeah, like that. And this, the average we could do that exactly. Yeah, that. So this would be a falling wedge, and we're looking for this very move to push us right there. Why? We have a support level right here, and the price came back to it, tested that level, and came back inside. So we are looking for that. Then the other reason is on H4, we are looking for sales, and that is also confirmed by, for buys, that is also confirmed by CCI right there. It hasn't gone back to overbought, so we are still looking for this very move to push for that. So for now, I can delete these two, and then even this can be deleted, even this, I think so. And now wait for this move. We are looking for the buys there. It's been consolidating right here for some good hours, and so that's why I'm in a sell right here. The sell I'm giving me profits there because it stayed overnight, but now it came back to test the level, so that's why I'm still in it. I have my tight stop loss right about here, so that I don't have a big risk exposure and have problems later on. Yes, of course, H1 is still showing momentum to sell according to CC, but I'm not going to follow what I'm seeing there in CC. I'm actually following right now price action, which is price has come back to support level, and I'm looking at I'm waiting for this very move to happen. Once this move happens, I'll be very cleared. I'll be very cleared right there. I'll be cleared. But as of now, if you go to M15, that is what is up, meaning we are still looking for buys on M15 and M30. So that's how this market is currently. It is not volatile at all, so it's going to be taking some good time until more buyers come on board and push for this very thing right here, this very move. But we are waiting onto that very buy. If you see something different than I'm seeing, then you can actually comment and we look at it. But as of now, that is a trend line there. It came back to the trend line and more so to the support down below on the daily time frame, which gives buyers a better hand in the game to push actually for the buys. So that's why what I'm waiting for. All right, I think that's it on V75. Let's now look at V50. Let's look at V50. Let's look at V50. So V50. First it is buy limits. And now go to weekly. Weekly, we are looking for this. Okay, the weird move. Let's come back to the support there. Just a minute. Right. Okay, so that's what's up. So going to daily, let's look at that. Did we have that move? Not yet. Not yet. I haven't touched that level yet. Is there a possibility of it coming back to touch it? On daily, I don't see it. Daily is signaling buys, H4 is signaling buys. H1, however, is looking at sales. So let's first clean this chart right here. Oh yeah, yes, this is a move I actually wanted to share with you. I saw this move last night, so let me share it with you guys. I don't know how I was about to forget. So this move, I saw it last night before I slept. This is a cup and handle kind of move. This is a cup and handle. What? I think it even hit my profit. Let me see the history. Wait a minute. Oh yes, I had my buy limits here. Yes, I had put a buy limit for this price to come back and probably activate it just around this level, so it didn't come back to it. But I saw this was a cup and handle right there. This is a handle there, this is the cup right here, and the target is this. The target is the level of that cup, and clearly you see I marked it last night and it was hit point on, and that's how I missed on that. I couldn't, it had already left me. By the time I got to online, it was on this very engulfing bar there. So that's how I missed that trade there. But yeah, that was a nice trade. Those who know the pattern there, congrats. And if you were able to actually get it all on before it actually left you, congrats on to that. Now that we know what happened there, this was okay. So this move right here, that move right here is the same move one will be looking for, this level right here. Let's confirm that. Let's confirm that. Yeah, one will be looking for this move, and it has reached it actually. Yeah, it has reached it. So that's why we see now low momentum and actually price rejection right there. So if that's the case, we know there is a resistance right about there. So for now, that is 15. Let's go to page 4. Let's go to page 4. Remove the history, remove this and that. Now we know that sales are starting, but they are not yet confirmed on H1. Are they confirmed on M15? Yes. M30? Not yet. So we wait. We are going to wait. But if price breaks this previous low right here on M15, then know that the sales will be on right there if price breaks that. So that will be a change of character. Look for that, and then entry to come back inside, and hopefully it gives us this kind of move that we want to reach this other trend line or that support level right there. So that's how I'll be looking for this. First delete this for now and aim for this. This can also be now deleted. So let's go to H1, and that's what we'll be looking for right there. Right there. This is a descending triangle, so probably we will see a continuation having, if we see if the H4 touches that level, wow, this is going to be tricky right there. This is a strong support level right there. That's a strong support level right there. That's a strong support level right there. And that actually, let's go back to this. That can actually give us a channel. It's actually giving us a channel right there, a horizontal channel right there. It is giving us a horizontal channel right there. So this is my thing right here. This is what I see. This move, continuation of that move. So let's see where will it be bringing us. Of course, it will be bringing us back to that support level. As simple as that. So delete this trend line and that. And maintain that horizontal channel. And we'll be looking for that. Now, knowing that, I don't have to wait. I can make my entry and look for my stop loss right there. Just look for that. Now, for you to enter, please wait for M15. Don't enter like I've entered. Just wait for M15 to give you a confirmation. Why do I say that? You need confirmation right here. Price to break out and make your entries right about here. So for now, don't make any entries like how I've made right here. It will be risky for you if you have a small account, but if you have a big account and you can risk about $8 or 10, then you can make your entry right there. Jump 10, jump 25, I mean. So let's look at jump 25. We want to wind up this. Time is rushing. Jump 25. Jump 25. Let's look at what is happening right here. Jump 25. Jump 25. Daily. Oh yes, this is still a no-go. This is still a no-go. It hasn't broken. We wanted it to break here, and then we look for sales, but it did not. So this is still a no-go. It has no momentum for buys and sells, so it is still trying to accumulate some orders before it gains enough momentum to push for whichever, for actually sales, before it pushes for sales. Yeah. Before it pushes for sales. Remember, there is a resistance level right there. It may want to fast switch it. That's why it is going slowly like that. So for now, this is a no-go for me. I'm not risking it because look at the candlestick structure right there. Look at it. And this was a good move. Yes, I can tell this was one that I would have entered, but still, would I have entered it? I don't see a retest. So I may not have. I may not have been able to. I wouldn't have entered this. Really, I wouldn't. I don't want to lie to anyone that I would have entered this. Probably this one. Probably this. Yeah, probably this. Although it is having a resistance right here. So that's the tricky part about this asset right here. So for now, it is a no-go for me. I'm not risking anything on this asset. So just leave that there and delete all the rest. Yeah, I'll just leave it where it is. It's a no-go for me. I'm not trading VJump 25 at all. And look at that. Wow. Wow, I hope you guys made this money because we analyzed it. But did I make an entry? No, I wanted to make that, wait for that retest and enter, so I didn't check it out. So that's how I missed on that trade, but I was spot on. Good money, good, and I think it is still going. Yeah, we want this to reach this level right about there. I think that is the second TP. First TP has been hit right here. So what do you anticipate? Pullback. Pullback where? Let's look at that. So this will be the order block that actually pushed for that. So this will be the probable some level that we could actually aim at, but that is if this is H1, then you see H4, yes, that is M15. M15 is confirming the buy there. So we have this level right here that may be important, but let's see M30, we don't have any level at all. So that means if we are using our feed, that means we'll be looking for that level. We'll be looking for this very level, which is in premium, to actually give us sales later on. So how do we make this entry? First, remove this. It has been hit already at TP level. So go to M15, wait for that change of character right about there, and then once you have that, you wait, because it will probably give you something like that, then retest, then push for that, So just wait a minute there, just wait to be safe. So I will leave you this at M15. That is jump 10, and that marks our analysis today. Hope you guys had a great time. And now let's go to background sound is louder. Oh wow! I see these as being so low down here. Let's see if I can reduce it a bit. Let's now go to the recap. Let's go to the recap. So we started with crash 500. We want this, but like I said, I can't trade this until price comes all the way here. So we are waiting for either this move or that move, whichever gives us an entry first. It's what we go with. Boom 1,000. We are waiting for that to give us that, and then we come in later, but it hasn't given us a clear change of character there, so we wait. Boom 500. Oh yes, it took me out here, so it did a retest. So let me understand this. Took a retest right back to where? Right back to, it's trying to retest according to H1. Okay, so it is retesting according to H1, so we wait for it to give us another entry. So for now, it's a no-go. and it has taken some money, so we'll have to look for how we recover that money back. So that is a loss on boom 500. Volatility 25. We are waiting. Are we waiting? Let's see. Yeah, we missed an entry here, so it is a no-go for us, and we can't enter it unless it gives us another entry right here. But this is also a bit tricky, like I told you. We have a support down below here, we have a resistance up there, so it is not yet confirmed to be a horizontal channel, so meaning it is still tricky for us to conclude and actually have an actual say of where price is going to head to after this consolidation. So all we have is the price action, which price action says we reach the support level, we should be looking for buys going up. And of course, that price action is aligning with what we see on CCI there, on according to H4. So meaning buys are most likely to come in. But looking at what we have, this being a resistance level right here, and this being the support on this very consolidation, it shows us that price is trading or is moving within a range, which is a bit complicated for us to maneuver around. So all we can do is wait until it gives us more data to use to actually predict and see where price is likely to come to. But of course, going to price action using M15, that was a change of character right there. That was a change of character. Price which reacted back to this level, and clearly we see break of structure right there. So price is coming back to this or be right here, and then later on continues to the buys. So we know that. But do you want to risk and enter here? It is up to you. But as you can see clearly, we are buying according to M15, H1, and H4. We are in buys. So it is up to you if you can use that move, this very move, and enter later to take you back to that resistance level. Lucky you, you can take that trade, but only and only if it comes back to this very order block. V75, it is in floating losses currently. My two orders, they are in floating loss, so I'm still waiting. Once they are taken out, my stop losses are there, then I wait for another entry. But all you need to understand is we are on that support, both this very support and the trend line support right here, this one on a daily time frame, that one there. So that's why a buy is very important. Although on daily time frame you can see that according to CCI is still pushing for sells. So we wait and see what happens. But I'm already in with my two buy positions. I'm waiting. I'm not adding any other entry. I already have those, so I'm just going to stick to my stop losses. Once they're taken out, I close my trades. I won't be able to trade anymore. I think I will have hit my maximum drawdown. And a sale on this, which one is this? V50 is on. Like I told you, why I entered this, clearly you can see it. So I'm in profits already, but like I told you guys, wait for this to happen. Wait for this to happen. So as for me, I'm already in that kind of profit. Why did I make that entry? I told you, because of that channel there, that was the channel having touched that upper trend line. I quickly understood that price is going to come for the seller to look for this move before we start to look for buys later on. So that's why I made my quick entry right about there. So that is V50. That is so hopefully we will cover the losses on 500 and probably even V75 if it happens to continue selling. This is what? This is a no-go, like I told you. So it's really don't want to waste my energy down 25. This is the one I'm likely to enter if I haven't hit my drawdown already. So I will look to trade to enter this. So if I happen not to hit my drawdown, I will look to enter this asset once it is released on N15. That's how I will close the day. That's it for me. I hope you guys have seen what you wanted to see, and you are ready to hit the market with enough hope and trust in your analysis, knowing that you trade the plan and follow the plan. Once the plan is gone against, you create another plan, analyze, create another plan, and trade that exact plan. And that's how we trade. We make a plan. That's why you see me sticking to some of my stop losses, because I've already made a plan and I don't normally want to do that. Like I told you, look at what it has done. If I had not put a stop loss, I would be having a big risk there, exposure. So lucky enough, it took me out and I wasn't able to risk much more than what I wanted to risk. So that's how I covered up throughout. So for now, that may be an entry for us there, having seen it touch that trend line again, but it is a break of structure. It may be a break of structure, so you need to wait. Looking at what we have there, it may be a break of structure. So if you don't see any confirmation yet to sell on M15, please don't make that mistake. Don't make that mistake. All right, I think that's it. I wish you guys a good day. See you tomorrow same time, 10:30 to 11:30 East African time. Have a nice day and happy trading.